Okay, beautiful day in the neighborhood.
So Lincoln Square,
which I love, so different.
it's a great family area.
It's super picturesque. It's these little shops. It reminds me of just like a small little town, doesn't it?
Yes, there's all kinds of cute little restaurants and shops just a half a block away from this house. It's a 2-flat on Giddings. It's listed at $650,000.
And that's pretty in line with this area.
It's from the early 1900s.
I'm just hoping that there's something left from 1900s. I love it. I love the street. I would live here and walk out and have your little cafe right there.
You go over there, you got a little coffee.
It's charming.
Yeah, I mean, the brick's in great shape.
Yeah.
Ooh, those side lights are nice. I just noticed those.
Oh yeah, all the detail up there. I think it's great. I feel like you get more space between houses here, changing out the windows. We don't have to do any work to the brick.
No.
Listen, it's all about curb appeal. It's a big house, it's a big presence. I wanna see inside. Big room, big ceilings. High. Nice big doors.
Good ceiling height, really good width. That's what we get with that 30 wide lot.
Nice little bedroom here. You know, the casing and the trim, like your eye goes up. I love it.
These windows are good, the front windows are nice. We're just gonna have to replace with new windows, but we don't have to make new openings.
Oh my God. This is so awesome. I would love to just see this more open. I want to see those big bay windows right there. I want to see out into the street. I want this whole thing to feel nice and open. Look where the fridge is. Not a great location. This bathroom's huge.
Can we salvage the loofah?
Oh my God. Yes. What I would do is extend this thing all the way back. Look at this. That's so cool. Walls are coming down, new flooring. All right, let's go upstairs.
So this is a 2-flat with a separate unit upstairs.
Ooh, watch the floor for nails.
Looks like it's the same layout as downstairs, but the kitchen's in the back.
These would all be bedrooms.
It's a bedroom level.
I mean, that's a big house. So what are you thinking bedroom-wise?
5-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
Yeah, this place is huge.
The list price is $650,000. I think we can get it for $640,000. Around $70,000 for the outside.
Okay.
On the inside of the home, we're looking at around $380,000.
So $450 all in, we're at $1,090,000. And we know where we need to be selling-wise, so $135,000. So if all went well, that would be a profit of about $260,000. That's a good profit. Plus, it'll be right in time for spring. We just closed on Giddings, and we absolutely love the location. It's right on the cul-de-sac, next to the shops, and we were able to get it at our offer price of $640,000. That leaves a lot of room for a big profit. Today is demo, and the city decides that they're gonna demo the whole street. So, of course, when you've got no streets to park on, your demo crew can't access the garage or the front. So now we're limited with our crew, and it just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, this is the hold up before we even start. And there, I've got to restore what I can. So we'll just like get all the doors that we want to keep and those 2 built-ins. I mean, this is like craftsmanship.
19th century woodwork.
You got a demo with this. Doesn't even want it. Oh, whoa, hey. Yeah, I mean, that is old school. That was easy.
You didn't have to use that little teeny screwdriver, so it was easy for you.
Our plan for this house is to keep the original front elevation. We'll rebuild the front steps with a new classic porch and iron railings. Everything comes out of this one. So we'll deconvert this 2-unit building and return it back to a single-family home. Just to be able to open it up from front to back gives me the ability to kind of lay out the space. This is already a big house, but we're making it even bigger by extending the entire rear to add more square footage. That's gonna create a huge kitchen plus a family room. We'll also add a powder room and 2 fireplaces. The original built-in we pulled out will go back into the wall by the kitchen. The upstairs will have 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, which is a must at our price point. The enormous master will feature beautiful bay windows, and the new master bath will have a freestanding tub and windows with a view. In the basement, we're adding a 5th bedroom with another full bath. And to bring even more living space, we're turning the rest into a rec room with a custom bar and wall-mounted shelves made out of reclaimed materials. Giddings is massive, so this one's all about making the best use out of each and every space.
The floor joists, once we started taking them apart, it wasn't worth salvaging them. Having to replace the existing floor joists with new open web trusses is easily a $30,000 extra. We've been putting in all the custom ordered trusses.
Okay, I assume that's where the money went.
Right up there.
Hey, so I got a question. What is our ceiling height going to be now?
Down here, we dug the whole basement out, tore that up, dug down, so we should be at approximately 9 feet in the basement.
Oh, that's huge. These are pretty cool, by the way.
These are old coal doors back when there was like a boiler that was coal operated.
Yeah. These are kind of cool.
They'd come in and they'd drop coal down those and they'd go into the little boiler room and they'd use the coal to heat the house.
I like this.
1890s.
Should we use these somewhere?
Well, yeah, let's do it. We're just starting electrical and plumbing. HVAC started. Progress is happening, but since we had to remove the floor joists, we're still behind schedule. We've excavated the backyard for a foundation to put the addition on the existing building. Now that we have the foundation in place, we can frame for the new addition. And inside, we're already running the electrical. I'm hoping we can get through the inspection soon and start drywall. A lot of things have delayed us at this house. We had all kinds of inspection issues. We have a home buyer. The home buyer even brought in their own inspector. So this house has been sitting with very little work for at least 3 months. It's cost us around $15,000 alone just in holding costs, which we clearly were not expecting. Now we've finally passed this round of inspections and it's critical we get back to work as soon as possible. We have a very strict schedule moving forward. At this point, everything has to go pretty much perfectly. We're building out the downstairs. We've got 9 drywall hangers. They'll do their mud and their tape and then sand. Every time I hear that magical sound of the drywall screw gun, it's a big deal because we really fight to get to the point where we hang drywall.
Ooh, look at the tile. There are buyers for this house and there are some things they are specifically asking for, like the floor tile for the master bathroom. But for the most part, we didn't have to change much of the design, which is great for the budget. Love it, simple, clean. So this tile is not expensive at all. Looks super expensive. It's a different take on a subway tile. So it's got a lot of really great kind of chiseled edge detail. It also has like a little bit of a darker edge to it. So it's like a glaze. Well, it's pretty cool.
We're trying to move ahead as fast as we can by bringing more crew to the site. The hope is the faster we get work done, the faster everyone gets paid. One of our highest priorities is to get the front stairs and canopy done. We really need this to access the front of the house. We've got crew installing all of the under tile radiant heat right now so we can get the tiles installed. The floor tile has an antique fleur-de-lis detail which was selected by the buyers. Then they can finish the showers. And we're finishing all the counters so we can get those installed. With all the extra crew we pulled in and all the months of delay, I think we're close to $175,000 over budget. With buyers in place, this is all coming out of our pocket. If we can make $75,000 off this house now, I'm gonna call it a win. But we can't spend a penny more.
One of the requests the buyers had was a rustic bar in the basement.
Putting up for bar stools there.
What do you do? Are you just centering it?
Yeah.
This is too tight. Let's put it together.
Okay. Watch your fingers.
Okay.
So about 3-inch overhang, 1 inch on this side.
That's so pretty. That is awesome. I think we should paint this.
Black?
Let's leave it. Let's see what the buyer wants.
Okay.
And then we've got shelf.
Do you want them to kind of match like this? That look
Yeah.
cool. All right, so.
I like the detail up here.
Gotcha.
I like that you're gonna go ahead and beef this up down here.
Okay.
So it's really kind of bottom heavy. That holds to me, that holds
Turn it
the
around.
weight of this more. So grab this with me real quick. All right.
So we gotta be 12 inches to
Oh,
here.
so we're fine. You know what? I would go a little lower. There you go.
I'm gonna put a plate on this. Like
Okay.
come out a little bit.
So
like,
that way you beef this down,
Yeah,
beef this down,
Yeah.
and then beef those up. What my main concern is, like, I don't want it to just look like something that's just plastered on the wall.
Well, I could do your boards. So yeah, we'll just do that. Let's go all the way up.
Okay.
I could do another piece of crown on top.
And the crown goes around the corner, and this is painted, then it
Yeah.
looks like a piece.
I think we should do crown.
That's fine.
Near the top of the list today is getting the front and rear fireplace ready for marble.
All right, this looks good. I like the glaze and everything. I think it's like just enough. Doing the glaze on the front fireplace, the medallions stand out a lot more versus just a flat paint because you're using the base color of the wall and then enhancing it with a glaze. Ari has a ton of projects in this house, and now it's like he's everywhere at once. In the basement rec room, he still needs to install the cabinets made with the original coal doors.
Yeah, it's great. I guess.
Cool looking, right?
We need to get that elegant freestanding tub placed in the master bathroom. So you've got a freestanding tub, you have bay windows, you've got a heated floor. It just totally completes this master bathroom. We bought it for $640,000, and because we had to totally gut it, all the inspection issues, all the delays, and the new steps and porch, the total renovation wound up costing us $640,000. We're under contract at 1.35, so that only leaves us a profit of $70,000 if the buyer's inspection goes well. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Exciting.
The house itself is beautiful with tons of detail, so we just want to accentuate that, bring it out, and I feel like this is such a cool little front porch.
It is.
I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yes. Amazing. It's beautiful.
It looks great.
They needed to separate the entryway from the main space, so went with a herringbone tile floor, slate material, and now establishing your front sitting room, which to me is just so cozy. You've got the fireplace, a little marble, so it's a little more elevated for a front sitting room with all these architectural details.
It's a great combination of like the vintage and modern look that we really like.
Loving the chandelier because it doesn't obstruct the view, and the view in this space is this mirror that's fully reflecting back to the front bay windows. Coming around, you get into this area. We've used this wall separation to define the space. So on one side, we've got the reflective mirror, and on the other side, we have the function of extra cabinetry. You know, you've got really high ceiling heights because we were able to open this whole house up, dig out the basement, and give ourselves a lot of room when it comes to the ceiling. So the beams running throughout are one of my favorite elements in this back space. You've got your focal wall in the kitchen. You've got this one-of-a-kind hood. The detail here, this trim work, mimics the trim work in the windows.
This is an amazing size, so thank you for making it work.
Yeah.
Sorry if
That's
it was
okay.
hard to do that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty perfect size in there.
And then these beams in such a dark, rich color tie into our island color. Huge island, farmhouse sink that everybody loves. And then you have a ton of seating. Right next to it, you've got a nook. Anchor that in this room with these two small wing walls. Not only the walk-in pantry, but you have storage with the refrigerator wall. Really creating what people in the biz call the perfect triangle. So the triangle of the fridge to the stove to the sink and how functional that is. And then keeps going into your family room. You guys wanted us to do a new bar where you can entertain. This live edge top, all the reclaimed wood on the face, an actual foot rail out of iron.
This is perfect.
The old coal doors that came from this house that we salvaged from that side of the house as like a little special compartment, whether it's for a bottle of wine to keep that nice and chilled. Like, this is a dream closet, and it should be for a house this size. And then you've got the most grand master bathroom. I mean, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, your natural light, your bay windows, your freestanding tub, split vanities, totally custom, so you've got defined spaces for his and hers. I know a huge selling point for you guys.